Morning, good morning. There we go. Let me hop in there. Gregory, Mar Bates, PS on Dez. Going on. PlayStation Gamer 51. Kill. Kane is here. What's going on, bro? Ice Queen Gaming, Darkness Wins is back. Games for Eternity is back. Finest is here. We actually are going to talk about Game Pass today. We weren't going to talk about it. We're going to talk about the prospects of the PlayStation event, which we will. But first, we have to talk about Game Pass, so I don't fucking forget. So, there's two weird things going on with Game Pass. Game Pass is getting a old school 2D style Space Jam tie-in video game. It is similar to the graphics of the Super Nintendo. Not being funny, I have the visual. But let me eat quick. And there are games leaving Game Pass. The ones that are leaving Game Pass for consoles are pretty major. Outer Wilds, Monster Hunter World, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, Battle Chasers, Night War, Soul Calibur, Soul Calibur 6, and The Messenger. Out of those, the normal ones, Monster Hunter World, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, and Soul Calibur. Those are some big games leaving Game. Meaning, if you wanted to continue to play those games, you would have to buy them. Now, as you know, Monster Hunter Worlds is included in the PlayStation Plus collection, meaning it's always going to be there inside the PlayStation Plus collection, never leaving. This is the difference between Game Pass and something else. They can't hold every game to that service forever, because even the publishers know that there's a chance these games will continue to sell later on. Whether they mark these games down to $10 or they might go down to $20 or $30. You're still going to be able to make money over time. You don't want to rob yourself. So again, timed exclusive contracts is similar to Game Pass contracts at this point. You know they're leaving, just don't know when. The good thing about PlayStation Now is you will know when they're leaving because they have an expiration date the day that they add them. You know how long they're gonna. They let you know the specific day that they're leaving, so there's no confusion. This is one thing I don't hear anybody talking about because, of course, you don't want to talk about anything negative when it comes to Game Pass. These are the ones leaving for PC. Out of the Park Baseball 21, Miss Over, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite on PC, The Messenger also on PC, and Battle Chasers Night War also on PC. So there are 3 games over here that are also on the console version, and they're leaving. So again, that's also pretty major. You can't hold them on the console version of Game Pass. You obviously won't be able to hold them on the PC version of Game Pass. Yeah, very interesting. Again, not a lot of websites will cover when a game leaves Game Pass, but it looks like TwistedVoxel.com has covered that, and they also covered the the game that is coming to Game Pass exclusively as a movie tie-in. And I want to get that image so you guys can see. And I'm not joking. Well, I fuck around a lot, but I'm not joking. Take information. This is the Space Jam movie that, from what I'm seeing, is exclusive to Game Pass. It will not be coming to PlayStation. It is tied into the Space Jam movie, new one. There it is. Back in a little bit. I'm back. Um, Let me talk about some stuff that I've saw when comes to gaming. Um, uh, I downloaded the new Call of Duty update, not because I care anything about Call of Duty. I'm doing a little bit of research on free to play and what is the cost of it. Let's see. Somebody casually plays a free to play casual game, which I am doing when it comes to Call of Duty. I'm not invested in it at all. Downloaded it because it was free, see what it's about, and I may or may not delete. On my external hard drive, I have 8 terabytes. There's no reason to delete. However, what I am finding out is there are lots of updates that then pile on amounts of gigabytes that would take away from games that I would purchase that I do definitely want to play. Uh, like I said, luckily for me, my hard drive on my PS5 is completely different from the PS4 games I have on my external hard drive. All my PS4 games go to the external. My PS5 goes to the internal. Um, so I'm not strapped for space on the PS5 hard drive because of how big Call of Duty is on the PS. But it is up to I think it's up to 180 plus gigabytes of space that is taken up on there. Oh, that's a lot of space. That's a lot of space. So that's the price. Obviously, there are other prices. If you're heavily invested in these games, you actually might be spending more money than $60 in total, roughly in a month or a couple months, opposed to the $60 for a great game, maybe even $70. I know that every character skin on Fortnite is $20. So if there are 3 different characters you like within a month, and most of the time they drop more than 3 characters within a month that might be attractive to certain younger gamers, you'd probably be spending over $70 a month on Fortnite microtransactions in order to purchase the characters that you wrote or the character skin. So again, free to play is like that. There will be a price for free to play for Halo. If it's not the amount of size, which of course we know the Kraken suppression technique that Mark Cerny talked about that nobody really understood at the time. It exists. Um, it exists and it's fucking weird. It. Let me change this cover again. That's I'm not joking. I don't joke about that stuff. We'll get the article in a little bit. Actually, we won't get the article. It's not that important. But if Microsoft feels that they can like buy stuff, then that's what they're gonna do. So they're gonna try their hardest to make sure they can get whatever, keep their name in the news, and that includes making sure a movie tie-in of a game of a movie that you don't really give a fuck about is on their service. Now, Space Jam is big because of the legacy of it. LeBron James is one of the biggest well-known basketball stars of our time right now. Um, so that combination will bring back good memories of the Michael Jordan Space Jam. However, people that watch that Space Jam and grew up watching classic cartoons, Looney Tunes, and all of this one is not. It's not the. It's not what we wanted. From the voice actors to the animation, this is not what we want. So, will it have awesome cameos? You damn right it will. I saw, what is it? Game of Thrones cameos. King Kong is going to be in there. Flintstones, Jetsons, all types of people. Scooby Doo is going to be in there. So it's a lot of cameos in this one. Kind of a multiverse Space Jam, not just classic Looney Tunes Space. So it's going to be a feast for your eyes to see who you see. But in terms of it being like a Space Jam you give a fuck about. Oh, making sure. I see my boy Sam popped up in here. But let me just take this guys, cause Um, Now I'm not sure if it fully installed. Supposed to. Listen, like point right. But as of right now, it's sitting at 181 gigabytes for Call of Duty Modern Warfare Warzone. So I don't own Modern Warfare. They keep calling it Modern Warfare. I refuse to buy the game or any game tied to Warfare. I will just play Warfare because they give me that ability. I will never purchase any microtransactions. I get anything special, it's from PlayStation Plus. Um, but that's just the way I'm playing it. So this is how it is. It's sitting at 181 gigabytes. Understand the map is big. It's only one map. It's all evolving. But these updates, stacked on updates, stacked on updates, will keep stacking the size. They won't decrease the size because something is out of season or they taken something out. No, they was like, nah, fuck that shit. We're gonna keep stacking on the size that. I think that's. Ratchet and Clank got an update today, so we're gonna go check what. Ratchet and Clank's update, it still has it sitting at 33 gigabytes. You know the amount of detail that's in there. Um, like Killzone is still very detailed game from back in a 8-year-old game. 1 gigabytes. You know the amount of detail today. Even Drive Club had a good amount of detail. At that one, that one's sitting at 34 gigabytes, which is really impressive for the graphics and the detail and the gameplay that they had at that time for this. You mix both Killzone and Ratchet and Clank, and Drive Club together, and you're still underneath the size that Call of Duty is. So again, we understand. Yeah, we understand that. Um, what the fuck is that? So I have 148 gigabytes. That's the size of it. But the download status is 181 gigabytes, which will put this update over 200 gigabytes. Because the new update was supposed to be 83 gigabytes. I'm very confused. But don't really give a fuck because it's not wasting any hard drives.
It's only you sound like you're in a hallway.
Oh, I don't know.
So when's the conference, by the way?
Their little extended one where they talk to the developers is later on this evening.
What the Sony first party does?
Oh no. So let's get to that one. That one's gonna be in July. So everybody's signaling on July 8th or 9th. I need to know the real date. It could fucking be Tuesday, June 28th or some shit like that, or 29th, whatever. I need to know the date so I can not be at work so I can cover it because I'm not missing that one for the world. E3 was, if anybody called off of work or didn't want to go to work in order to cover E3 for YouTube, you're a dumbass. E3 was horrible. It was.
What was there to cover?
Nothing. That's the thing. There was not a.
Elden Ring, I guess.
We got a lot of stuff as far as this Silent Hill thing going on. It's like a UFO conspiracy. However, it's very realistic. So basically, they did the same thing with Metal Gear Solid 5. Right? There was Phantom Pain, right? Phantom Pain had came out and everybody swore up and down it was Metal Gear, and they, what is it, Moby Dick Studios was the people that made Phantom Pain game, and they swore up and down it had nothing related to Metal Gear, but people kept seeing these hints and teasers that, yeah, and Easter eggs that maybe it was Metal Gear, but the developer kept saying no, it's not Metal Gear, it's a completely different game. And we never heard of a Moby Dick Studios ever, and then it comes out to be, yeah, Phantom Pain is Metal Gear, and Moby Dick Studios doesn't actually exist. It's Kojima Productions. And it seems like it's the same situation, right? So let me go over here to my wish list so I can show y'all what I'm. So abandoned, right? We got abandoned. It's definitely a placeholder name. Nothing fancy about the name at all. They even say that it's subject to change. I'm not a big Silent Hill fan, so I'm not very excited about it transforming into Silent Hill. Will I play it? Yeah, they supposedly giving us a free demo experience next week on the 22nd, so I will be playing it for the channel. But I'm not excited because I didn't grow up with PlayStation at that time, or I wasn't like as big on PlayStation as I am now.
You didn't play any of the Silent Hills?
No, no, I didn't. I watched the movie when it came out, but I was not a Silent Hill fan. So I was more of a Dino Crisis fan. I wasn't really like super into those type of games. Again, I was younger. And growing up with Nintendo was more like, hey, on the fun side. So I was playing like Test Drive, let's get ready to run. Some other games I can't. Fighting Force, Twisted Metal, Crash, a little bit of Crash, not a lot.
I mean, the gameplay's still wonky as fuck, but I think you could play it and probably still enjoy it.
But I think that this could be Silent Hill. But if it is a new experience of Silent Hill, I'm definitely more on page with this because the way they explained it, it was go open world. You have new next generation type survival mechanics. I'm excited, but I do not believe this studio came out of nowhere. Sony isn't even really bragging about the partnership with Bluepoint. That's what's so weird. You know how they bragged about the collaborations with Firewalk Studios and the Belger or whatever, the people that came from Infinity Ward, or they're making this new first person shooter for PlayStation. They didn't do that same thing. It was different. It was completely different how Abandoned showed up. And it's just I don't know, man. I don't know. This one's different. They also pointed out that the gameplay you saw might not actually be how the game actually looks, but they just now let that information out about 2 days ago. It's something strange going on with Abandoned. I can't confirm or deny that it's Silent Hill because I don't know, but a lot of things are pointing to it possibly could be Silent Hill. It's just a weird one, right? This one just doesn't look like how it's supposed to look.
Pretty sure it's gonna be Silent Hill.
Yeah. Blue Box Studios, aka BB from Death Stranding. That's one of the things I heard. One of the developers is supposed to be working on it. His name like translated to Hideo in Japan. And it's like it's just so much. We actually haven't saw any developer though. That's another thing that people really need to understand. No developer has actually been seen that's working on this. Like we've actually seen two of the people that work on this new shooter. Can't get there, but they're making a new shooter for PlayStation from Infinity War. It was on Jeff Keighley's stage.
What, Deviated?
That's what their name is, Deviated. So we saw them. We saw the chick that's doing Haven. That's at Haven Studio. Firewalk. We haven't saw them, but we saw their collaboration logo. There was no collaboration logo with Blue Box Game Studios and PlayStation, which is weird. But they're making it exclusive for PlayStation. But PlayStation looks like they're hands off on it. Weird. It's just a weird. Again, it was said that we're gonna get an update for what is the game? Death Stranding cut, which is like he was teasing a lot of Metal Gear. Even the level that the enemies were crawling around was classic. One of it reminded me of the original level of Metal Gear. Yes, I'm gonna do that, but it shouldn't take that much. Because anybody, if you're a Metal Gear fan, or even if you don't know Metal Gear, like myself, I'm not a Metal Gear fan. I played a lot of Metal Gear. Don't get me wrong. I played Metal Gear Acid, Metal Gear Peace Walker, Metal Gear Solid One, a little bit of two, but I never beat any of them. And I played and owned Metal Gear Solid 4 probably 3 different times. Just kept trying to give it a. Couldn't really. I didn't expect. There we go. See. So I'm gonna show you the level on Dreams that I can't show you on Metal Gear because I don't think I have access to Metal Gear Solid One on PlayStation. Do we have access to Metal Gear Solid One on PlayStation 4?
No,
We don't. Okay. I thought we had like a collection,
I
but
think
no.
it was just 2 and 3, maybe
Okay.
Peace Walker.
Oh, but it was that same collection on PS3 that had one included.
Oh, check it out. I might have it. I'm not sure, but I know it's on PS Now. The collection.
But one's not included.
Don't think so, but like I said, I'm not sure.
Thank God for Dreams. So when and I'm letting y'all see this now, so don't leave. I know y'all don't like Dreams. Don't leave. I trust me. It's so this is the level. This is the classic dock level. How Metal Gear Solid starts, gets up off of the out of the water, takes off his swim gear, and it's such a classic level that even somebody like myself that does not play Metal Gear, uh, you know what it's all about.
Yeah, if you were on PS1 and you played this demo for the first time, like it was so freaking life changing if you're a gamer. It's just this is so unique, man. There's nothing else like this, not even close at the time. I
So
played that demo like 100 times.
you know what always pissed me off about this one on Dreams? The dude was so good at making this level, but he left, completely vanished from the Dreams community. He didn't even complete this. Like, and because he didn't complete it, he just released it to the community. So the community put snake version and good. But obviously, there's been people that made different areas of Metal Gear Solid. Um, it was dope. So again, you see this dock area, right? Let me hurry up and go. That classic dock area. I want y'all to look. Tell me this doesn't. Tell me this shit does not look similar. Look at that. Look at this. It's almost basically the same fucking area. It's basically the same docking area. I mean, obviously the Dreams version didn't have the soldiers. There is a version that has the soldiers, but it's basically the same. Now, I will say, I don't think that this is like 4K or anything, but it does seem to definitely be 60. They're showing like, you see what they're doing. Death Stranding is more of a delivery game, but it has some really, really good mechanics that people don't talk about. The combat is not bad. You have a 1-2 punch with a kick. You have multiple different firearms. Some of them have piss. Some of them have blood. Some real bullet guns that if you kill an enemy, they turn. Um, they never really explored um any ability to sneak around. So for him to turn around look at a similar area to the original Metal Gear Solid, and then he looks to the right and he sees a event where he can crawl and sneak around like Snake. There is no, and then turns around and goes to the classic orange box. Again, I'm not the biggest Metal Gear Solid fan in the world, but even I know about the box with the orange logo. It's always in Metal Gear. So he dumps the box and the oranges come out. Kojima focuses on the oranges. This motherfucker is teasing the shit out of his fans right with this shit. And
What's the oranges about?
The box. No, the way he had the box, bro. What you say?
No, you mentioned the oranges. I'm like, is that like a Godfather reference?
No, like the box that Snake has is an orange box.
Oh, the actual box. I thought you meant the oranges.
Yeah, the actual box is an orange box.
Surprised you never beat Metal Gear Solid 4, dude. It pretty much plays like his recent games. That was a really good game.
I don't know. Oh, me and Stealth back then, no. Me now?
No, you can play that action. That's a two-way game. It's like Phantom Pain. You can put it on easy and shoot everybody, bro. You can beat that game.
They might, if they not gonna make Metal Gear Solid, they need to contract with Konami to get a Metal Gear. I see PC, they had Cyberpunk crossover, Half-Life crossover. And I'm just like, what the, like, I know you gotta call it direct fancy like, but what is it? I really wish I knew what the.
It's the version he needed to make to get back the money he wanted for the original version.
Oh, he's making another version to get the money that he didn't make for the first version.
Like, this is so quick, man. I'm just like, all right, bro, this is obvious.
I know, that's what I was saying. I was like, this is pretty fucking quick. The game got put on PC last year. The year before that, that's when the game came out, the holiday season. And now you're already showing off a director's cut. First of all, ain't nobody told you to announce that your game is going to another platform for you to split the sales. I think that was one of the most devastating things. Yes, the game was not the best game in the world. It wasn't a game that a lot of people wanted to play, but you probably shouldn't split your fucking fan base. You wanted the people to double dip. They would have double dipped if you let them know it was going to the platform after it shipped on PlayStation. But to announce that, hey, it's also going to PC 4 days before the first reviews came out and a week before the game initially launched on PlayStation, probably a very devastating blow to the people that probably thought that they could buy this game exclusively. Oh, okay, I don't gotta buy it. I can just wait. Either I can pirate the game or play it on PC. Well, yeah. Do you see? But do you see that though? So I searched Death Stranding PS5, right? And then 2 Death Stranding videos away is the Abandon announcement trailer. There's no fucking coincidence. Here's a. I don't think this is the biggest thing that they could do at the PlayStation event. I think this is one of the biggest things. We also have some other information to talk about, and this will be concerning. And this Ratchet and Clank probably is not the biggest game they've ever, but it is a very impressive game. We are going to be playing that. But before we even start playing, we got 20 minutes to talk about a developer that worked on Spider-Man. Said he didn't work on Ratchet and Clank, but he's working on another, and he quoted redacted game. Now, this is the thing with Insomniac. They're a bag of tricks at this. They have Spider-Man, they have Ratchet and Clank, they have Distance, and they have Sunset. They're the only studio we know that at least has 3 active IPs underneath, 4 of which games that they're known for and are very good by, which will be Sunset, Resistance, Ratchet, Spider-Man. All of them are great games. I feel that they would either announce, confirm a Sunset Overdrive, and the biggest one that they could definitely do would be, rumors are they will be using the Decimate engine to bring Pslog Killzone. I've showed it a lot on this channel. See that the game stands. I wanted to try to do something. I remember I wanted to show you guys the visuals of Killzone, and it was more of a showcase live stream. So when I hopped on here, I was very surprised. I got a lot of fucking. I was very surprised. Just buy some. Because I got everything. Just spend my money. Damn, bro. It's like all the modes are. There was a time where I don't. It's weird. I'm gonna see if anybody's playing. Again, this is Killzone. It's the first game to use the Decimate. We didn't know it was the Decimate time. Found out that it was using Until Dawn is another. They didn't brag about it. Huh?
Wasn't that always the name for their engines?
Yeah, it was the name, but it didn't get its fame until Kojima started using it. That's when people were like, oh, Decimate engine. It's just like they were already using it. They had used it on 2 games at that point. Like I said, Killzone and Until Dawn, but nobody really gave a fuck about the name of the engine until Kojima used it. That's when it was like you were hearing it, seeing it everywhere. Decimate. But I'm not only hearing that, but I am also hearing some of the techniques that Insomniac has used in Spider-Man and Ratchet and Clank will be shared with other first-party studios at Sony, allowing them to, make better games.
Just give all those resources to Sony Ben, please.
Yeah. So I'm loading in the penthouse. This is one of the maps that I really like. It's a lot of attention to detail. It's good for me because I needed new screenshots and gameplay to smack the Halo fans around. Halo fans are hell bent on just saying like Halo Infinite is the best game because after a year it just now looks the best. Not true. First of all, Halo Infinite was being ran or is running on the air support. Yeah, Halo Infinite is running on the PC. It's apparent it was running on PC. I talked to a guy on Twitter. Obviously I blocked him because I don't got time. He thought I was talking about PC. I wasn't. I was saying that Halo Infinite was obviously ran on a PC when it was showed to us at E3. They did not disclose that it was running on. Oh, great! Nobody's on this map. But yeah, long story short, yeah, it was ran on PC. And I was like, hey, and compared to Killzone from 8 years ago, I mean, I just said like this is running on PC, this is running on Pro. Even though Killzone doesn't have a Pro patch, so everything you're seeing is just, you know, what you're seeing on PS4. It's that good of a. But yeah, long story short, it doesn't look like anybody's on this map, which is really, really good for me. I'd be able to win this shit.
Brio Rios wants to know how to join the Discord.
Um, either you can pay $3.50, or you can verify yourself by having me add you on a PSN to see person. All possibly the last resort list. Yeah, you want to be added? You know, I know you. Cool, but we still got to go through verification because there's a lot of people thought we. Yeah, it was a level of detail for a 2013 title. It was dope. It was really dope. Collections, attention.
Can you drink that whatever that is? Alright, -5.
This is what really was dope for me. This wall was blew my fucking mind. Because there was just a level of detail that wasn't seen ever. It was just a crazy level of. It was really, really. I'm just sorry. It's all right to say a 2013 game looks better than Halo, especially if it's true. I wouldn't lie to you. I have to show visual evidence. These idiots. Um,
Look outside and down towards the city, man. Such a great view.
oh, see, that's the thing, bro. The draw distance was good at much again a 2013 game doing what's going on right here. Really, really crazy. It was unheard of. Yeah, nobody's on this mode. But see, they had these modes closed off. Now I'm actually happy they.
Yeah, it blows my mind. It's just never still on PS Plus.
I know, right? Want this game to do good? They never put it on.
Yo, maybe you should just tweet at him like, yo, you run shit now. Why don't you just put this on PS Plus? The community's pretty much dwindling.
Ooh, tweet who?
Herman Hurst.
Oh, you said, oh yeah, bro, definitely. The level of destruction. It was a 2013 game doing what this was just. It was unheard of, bro. With the glass shatter and everything, unheard of. Yeah, nobody's on. Nobody wanted to hang out on Warzone. That's what really killed Killzone is that there were veterans here. They only wanted one mode, and you couldn't really get the rest of the PlayStation to play the game because they wanted Call of Duty, so killed the game. I talked to True Witty a lot about this. I talked to a lot of people about if PlayStation really starts to invest in multiplayer, you have to be there. You have to support. Can't be upset in the future if they don't support multiplayer when they put so much money and time into multiplayer ventures they're actively pursuing right. Creating right. You don't support it, why would they continue to do it? Do you think they want to just waste money for you guys to ignore their games?
Yes.
Yeah. I guess that's what it really comes down to. People just want to see PlayStation fail, right? You want to ask them to make something that you're not going to support in order to bitch about it later about why they're not supporting or doing what you want them to do when they're doing it, but you're not supporting them.
Had a super chat, by the way.
Oh, Kevin Smith.
Yeah, K Money.
K Money, with the $8,000 super chat. To use to fund the new cast. Like a fuck. I'm guessing that is, there you go. Kevin Smith with the $5 super chat. What brand external hard drive are you using, and where did you get it from? I got my external hard drive from Amazon.com. I will do you one better. I will post the link. 8 terabyte external. About 100. Still believe very, very small price to pay for absolute freedom when it comes to do not have to worry about space anymore. I have an 8 terabyte external hard drive. Sam, is my voice better or is it? How's it? Is it good?
Sound more Morgan Freeman-ish, but they're saying in the chat you're cutting in and out.
Yeah, I'm cutting in and out because I'm probably turning my head away from the mic. I got that new mic set up. Yeah, it looks like I'm good. If I'm cutting in and out, just please let me know in the comment section because I might say somewhere. Okay, so I'm gonna just go. If I can search it on my Amazon list. There it is. It's a Western Digital 8 terabyte MyBook desktop external hard drive. Purchased did last year in March when I believe that backwards compatibility was going to be a thing, so I made sure I would have an external hard drive to transfer all my games there, and I hopes that PlayStation would allow me to just hook up the external hard drive and play on my PS5, PS4 games on my PS5, which they actually allowed. So, again, I'm looking at the price. It is now $169. Well worth it. There's only one more in stock, so I will post that link to the chat, and good luck. Go get that link real quick. Yep. Like I said, there's one more left in stock, so oh shit. Let me see. He's on this fucking map. I'm feeling some vibration. I know. And that's before I even brought. Okay, there you go, Kevin Smith. That is it. Silent Hill rumor. Wait, or Bates. Yes, there's a Silent Hill rumor that the abandon is still not suspended. But I want to talk to the chat before we go on over to. Do you think PlayStation should spend money actively trying to get multiplayer games? Do you think that it's smart of them to do that? I can't seem to find anybody. I know somebody's here. Or that's just a facility, right? Oh fuck! Bro, I just got ran over by a train. I didn't even know there were trains out that bitch. Okay, it looks like I'm about to quit another. This is still Warzone. I'm not supposed to be doing Warzone. What I'm supposed to be doing is Team Deathmatch. But that
Oh
is,
yeah, get out of there. You'll find people on Team Deathmatch.
yeah, Team Deathmatch should definitely have some. But it's loading me back up to the terminal. I don't know. Maybe it's nobody on this bitch.
I always got people on my list. There's these hardcore dudes that'll never stop playing this, so you should be able to find a match.
What? That's what I'm saying though. Like the game was down to like $10 one time. Like what is up with the people that inhabit the PlayStation community? What is up with you guys not supporting games, but in the same breath saying PlayStation, you need more multiplayer? It's like they literally gave you multiplayer that you allowed to die, sending a message to them that they should stop making multiplayer. Like they're about to make the new generation of multiplayer games. I'm begging you guys, support it. If not, you're looking like frauds. I actively have a list on my fucking phone of individuals, big and small, YouTubers, Twitch people, normal gamers, people in the chat, of people that want multiplayer. That means that when I see you not buying multiplayer, there's gonna be a fucking problem. At that point in time, you're just telling them to waste their fucking money. I'm telling you, man, we got tons of fucking multiplayer games. They tried. They wanted to see if you guys were really gonna buy these games. They tried. You gotta remember. Uncharted
When I
4
bought this
has
at GameStop, they told me this is the most refunded launch title. Like the guy was basically saying to me, "Are you sure you want to buy this?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm a fan of the series."
I love the fuck. I love Killzone. Love it. Not only is it a beautiful graphically, it's always been. It's a hardcore game. You gotta find people that want to try to. Yeah, there is a fucking train. That, oh shit. Yeah. It's a great game. It's just the people that own the PlayStation was like, nah, bro. Let me play Call of Duty for like the 20th year in a fucking row. Fuck Killzone. And that could be any game though. Any game that PlayStation is working on for multiplayer, every one of those games could die if you're looking at a casual to support it. I was talking to True Witty about that yesterday. Don't expect casuals to support any multiplayer game. They already showed you that they're not. You know, Killzone had multiplayer, they let it die. You know, they end up playing Need for Speed over Drive Club, even though Drive Club did make a comeback, and still don't understand why they fucking cut that shit off. Um, what else had multiplayer? Uncharted 4, Last of Us, remaster. They came back with that multiplayer. People are still on that bitch. Uncharted, people are still on that bitch. This is weird. Let me go to Uncharted real. I want to just prove something. I want to see if I think people would expect on Killzone's multiplayer to be offline, but it's not. Still online. All the modes are there. You just have to go there. Putting it on PlayStation Plus and advertising it would have been better. The marketing team, when it comes to their multiplayer games, is non-existent. It's like you have these multiplayer games, you don't advertise them on your YouTube channel, you don't advertise them on your Twitch, you don't have game nights, you don't have game weekends, you don't have game tournaments for the multiplayer games that you have, the ones that you create. Kind of like, hey, we're gonna throw you in the water. If you swim, you swim. If you sink, you sink. It's not our fucking problem.
You stink, you stink.
Yeah, it's just it's ass backwards.
Their most successful online game is, I mean, I would say it's been the baseball game, and by a lot too.
Yeah. Yeah.
That community's really shot up.
I could agree with. Uncharted 4 is right. Uncharted 4 is on the PlayStation Plus collection, right? If I'm not mistaken. I'm just really yeah, Uncharted is still pretty populated. We'll see. I'm not sure if it was Sam saying it, but I think they should definitely have numbers on every multiplayer game of how many motherfuckers are on this server. So, you know, motherfuckers say or not searching. Leave matchmaking for that. Let me go into the one where I know everybody's at. Team Deathmatch. I don't find a game in Team Deathmatch, then, you know, nobody's on here today at this time. Well, yeah, like the thing is, oh, there you go. The thing is, we got great fucking multiplayer games. These games are not bad because nobody's on them. They're good. It's just people don't want this. They want Call of Duty. So PlayStation was smart, partnering up with Call of Duty, because that's all the people on PlayStation wanted to play when it came to multiplayer shooters. So they kind of put their shooters on the back burner. They didn't make another Killzone. Uncharted's multiplayer is still here for the people who want to play it. Killzone's multiplayer is still there for people who want to play it. But they're not actively pushing those games because you guys don't really care. Why should you waste money advertising a game that your own gamers don't care about? Again, you guys have the chance to really show them. I'm already going to support these multiplayer games. I like these multiplayer games. They're great. I want them to expand. I want them to make new multiplayer games. But I don't have faith in the PlayStation community supporting any game outside of Call of Duty. So, that's just me. And I think I'm not being a bad person not trusting anybody on PlayStation, because most of you guys are frauds. Most of you guys say one thing and do the complete opposite. So, yeah, I don't trust that if they spend a lot of money making their own multiplayer games again, people will buy them. Because they had more new IP multiplayer games on PS3 than Xbox 360. And we all let them die. From shooters to Warhawk to SOCOM, you know, to what is it? White Knight Chronicles that had multiplayer. Mag, Dust 514, Uncharted 2 and 3. We had Resistance. Don't get me started on Resistance, and 2 Killzones. Bro, we had so many multiplayer games on PS3 and people just buy them. I don't understand. I'm pretty sure Factions is still live. Ooh. Real? Bitch. I can't win that battle. I can't aim worth shit or see what shit, but it's still fun to play.
Oh, nice. You're on the Uncharted 2 map.
Yeah. The thing is, these games are great. They're still here. They would have got more support if people just would have brought the game and played it. You can't expect a company to keep making games if the games you give them don't fucking sell. And that right there is what we're dealing with the Game Pass board. Oh my god, that was a what? A mine? Wow. It's gonna be no. Yeah, the Game Pass was created because Xbox fans didn't. I mean, they did buy Forza and Gears and Halo, but that's not gonna support a whole fucking company or the little bit of people that was supporting those games. Because each and every one of the Xbox One versions of those titles sold worse than Halo. Didn't even have to use my fucking gun. Okay, I would love to find somebody. I'm never gonna have good luck doing that because they're up behind. Oh, I can't shoot worse. Shit! And that is all me, though. That's just me. And the fact that I'm coming from a game where I did a little bit hard. And I'm probably gonna make a playlist with it. There you go. Give me that, baby. Now that was beautiful. I didn't kill him, but I fucking helped get a lot of them down. Go out there and kill him. Go get him. My little PlayStation. Go on up. Catch somebody. What you got? Don't go out there in the middle, bro. You go, yeah. Go up there and get them. Bitch. Get lit the fuck up out here. That is. Whatever it is. That motherfucker. This shit playing. The fuck? Y'all stop running. You know I can't fucking see. Oh. Oh shit, I didn't see. Oh, you bitch, you were hiding in the fucking building. Yeah, I think that PlayStation makes great multiplayer games. I think their multiplayer games have superior gameplay. But we'll never know that because what the money. You have to have fans in order for people to know who you are. Definitely gotta have. Call of Duty has a lot of fans. People will always say Call of Duty has multiplayer. You know, it doesn't barely change. But you don't see that type of capping for PlayStation. They have multiplayer. Why is everybody hell bent on getting up here? Oh, the match is close. We're tied up. I don't. They're trying to snipe and shit. This close match. Trying to get by any. Damn, motherfucker! I wanted to do that automatic one-shot grappling hook dive thing. I guess I wasn't able to do. Oh, that ain't do. Nowhere near the end. There you go. Murder them up. They trying to hide. They trying to split up and shit and pick us off. They're not running around like they're supposed to. Three? Yeah, that's what it is. It's only three. They leaving because they automatic. Did somebody get that idiot? There you go. I think with next generation multiplayer games, they really have to enable rage quit per. Like if you rage quit, you shouldn't be able to get in another game. Look at him. That was nice. Look at that.
One down.
Oh! Now tell me that ain't nice. That was a nice little kill. Just hanging off here, just sniping motherfuckers with my fucking gun. Good shit. I always have fun with Uncharted. I always could come back to Uncharted for a 5-year-old game. Come back to this. It's really, really nice. Only need 3 more people to kill. I didn't really do a lot killing, but I did do a lot of. No, I can't shoot that well, so. Probably contributed to it. But we're just flooding the map right now. We can't really find any.
There's no escape.
I am interested to see what a next generation, or semi next generation cross generation multiplayer is gonna look like. From, you know, they're more than. On them. One.
But the truth endures
All the way at the bottom.
Savor this moment, my friend.
Still won. And they rage quit it. They left that dude by himself. Ray was last by himself, bro. That right there, gotta stop that. That goes for all games. PlayStation exclusives, third-party multi-platform titles, games that are exclusive to other platforms. Gotta stop the rage quitting. Gotta stop that. That shit is just, that is the worst. That is the worst. See your fucking self losing and you fucking run? Shit, I don't play that good on multiplayer games, but I won't rage quit. That's the last thing I do. Oh, that's just, ugh. That's a horrible fucking trait. That's a horrible trait. But yeah, you know, whatever PlayStation's about to do for now on, and I know people don't like me saying this, but hey, I know what I'm talking about. Because if I didn't, we would have a lot of multiplayer games. No. So, see PlayStation making a multiplayer game, and you're a person that kept bitching about them not making multiplayer games, you better gobble up whatever they put out. Because it is a test. Like I said, Destruction All-Stars was a test, and we failed. I didn't. I did my part. I played the shit out of that. I'm pretty sure I played the shit out of it, like over 100 hours. Got the platinum. Oh, I did my part. And I tried to get everybody else to play. I posted the gameplay and everything. I was there, bro. It's just, I couldn't get nobody, bro. I don't understand that shit. I could not get anybody to play Destruction All-Stars after people had condemned it. Oh, it's not 100 hours. I only played 68 hours, but that's still a lot for multi. I was on that bitch. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what it was. I just couldn't. I feel like I just couldn't get anybody to play like straight. Look at that. That's a lot of fucking platinums. That's a straight 4 platinums. Ghost of Tsushima, Astrobot, Demon Souls, Destruction All-Stars. And you know I'm working on Ratchet and Clank right now, and I already got Ratchet and Clank original. Oh, I've done good when it came to like platinums, especially Insomniac titles. Oh, then I got Last of Us. I got some good shit. Really want to get this fucking over 112 hours. I feel like that's gonna be an even grindier platinum after the frames at platinum. 0.1 platinum. Not a lot of other people Yeah. We gotta support these games they putting out. Got some great. I don't know what I can do. I've done what I could do, but we just really, truly have to support. Supporting these games mean buying them. Supporting these games mean playing them. It means posting screenshots, video clips, live stream. That's all support. That's all engagement. It matters. You know, capping for a game that you're not gonna buy, capping for a game on a system that you don't own. That's not doing shit. That's not doing anything. Watching somebody else play a game that you say you want to play, and you want to buy, but you refuse to buy it. That's not helping. Everybody wants PlayStation. Dump a huge amount of money into multiplayer, and from the looks of it, Xbox fans that came from the 360 to the PS4 that also moved from the PS4 to the PS5 are telling PlayStation to give their games away for free on a Game Pass subscription. That's not helping either. It takes money to make great games. Never let anybody else tell you that. Xbox does not have great games based off of not making revenue. Look at Halo. Look at how it looked last year, and look how it looks this year. They knew they got caught. Then they updated it, but what they did was they just showed you this running on a even higher NPC on a little bit more of a finished product. They didn't really change anything for the console version because we haven't saw the console version. Cyberpunk all over again. Yeah, gotta show that support, people. Gotta show that support. Before we dive into Ratchet and Clank, even though it's so fucking I think I'm proud to announce Ratchet and Clank is still not at a 90 on Metacritic, even though it is now sitting at 109 positive reviews, 4 mixed, 0 negatives. It's still sitting at an 89. It's at Hell's Gate, Heaven's Gate, not moving. The user score is a 9.2. It actually went up from a 9.0. Sorry, a 9.1. But for some reason, not happening for. It is now again the highest ranking game on Metacritic. The Chichori Colorful Tale dropped to 88. Just wanted to put that up real quick. These are the games. Again, PlayStation. Again, don't let anybody tell you PlayStation does not have more games than Xbox. We do. We have games that matter, and they're exclusive and they're out. And that will be Ratchet and Clank, which is sitting at 89. The Story, A Colorful Tale, which is on PS4, PS5, and PC only. That's sitting at 88. Guilty Gear on PC, PS4, and PS5. That's sitting at 88. Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate. That's sitting at 87. We don't take any ownership. Okay, somebody just jumped in the chat. This outside. Who is it? Rob.
It's me.
What's going on, Rob? We don't take ownership for Ninja Gaiden. Like, we don't take, and that was a cash grab of a remaster. I knew it. That's why I didn't cap for it. That's why I didn't buy it. I love Ninja Gaiden, but that's not what. No, they needed to remake at least 1 and 2, and then just leave it be.
So did they just sit up there and smooth over some graphics and threw it out there?
Well, this is the thing. People were excited because it was coming back. I don't know if they were really excited for the remasters. Then the remasters came out and the community completely just said nothing about it. So from that, I can say that I believe that something was definitely wrong. This is what we're looking at right now, and this is pretty fucking bad. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection is sitting at a 73 on Metacritic, a 4.4 on the user. A 4.4 is bad. It's red. So the Metacritic is orange or yellow, and the user score is.
Well, I mean, to be honest about it, I don't think really too many people were playing it because, I mean, shoot, people who own it, they own the ones that they own and pretty much doing anything else with it. They, like, really, if they really, really want, because I feel like Tecmo Koei wanted to make some money off of the IP real quick, just so that they can sit up there and see, okay, let's see if they're really salivating for this. And if they are really salivating for this, then we can announce something new coming. But if they were going to sit up there and half-ass it like it looked like that was, then they shouldn't have bothered.
I heard something today, and I thought it was the weirdest thing. The Xbox fans are shopping this around, so obviously IGN is shopping around. And the title for their article is "Japan is Xbox's fastest growing market." I don't know what that means in IGN language, but I know what they're trying to allude to. And it's trying to say, hey, people in Japan like Xbox. They don't. They don't. They don't. Obviously, there's no numbers. They're saying a statement, but they have no numbers. So I'm already about to leave IG. That's what I believe in. I take no fucking shit from anybody. If you don't got proof, if you don't got numbers, nah, it's not even worth it.
I think IGN need to stop taking them bags from Xbox, like, for real.
Nah, bro, that's how they stay afloat. They're gonna keep taking that money and keep capping. Let them do it. They be looking stupid online. I'm not even gonna lie. They look real suspect. This is the week after E3, or this is the last week of E3, and I'm looking on IGN and there's no notable news. You know, there are two things on the top on N4G. There's two things on the top of this PlayStation. That would be the PlayStation 4 could be getting Demon Souls, and something Jim Ryan said years. PlayStation is still what matters when it comes to news coverage.
It seems so.
So I just really want that PlayStation event. I know we're getting it. I know it's coming in July or this is what the industry as a whole needs. Whether you're Nintendo, PlayStation, or PC. We need excitement when it comes to a game event that is supposed to distribute not only announcements and release dates, but actual gameplay and the lack of cinematic that don't actually honestly represent what the game will look like and its finished state. I need everybody to stop using CGI. It's like PlayStation's so good that some of the box art that they put out for their games are so close to the actual image, it's not even fun.
I'm still trying to figure out why the hell, like, even when the small amount of gameplay that we saw for Halo, small amount of gameplay that we saw for Forza, there were still pop-ups. Why?
Oh, yeah, they were still popping. Yeah, I saw that too.
Because the Xbox isn't good. Xbox doesn't have a good what you call it. It doesn't have a fast enough SSD.
Nobody said anything about it.
No, I know. Well, no one's gonna say anything about it. No one's gonna say anything about it.
No, I do not.
You really expect them to say anything about it? They still think last year's look of a Halo was good.
I'm just saying, at this point, I thought they would say something because it did the exact same thing that they did the last time they showed the game and then showed this new game, and it's doing the same thing. And it's like, obvious there's something wrong with this console. And you guys are just not... Dude, I was in line at a GameStop yesterday because I'm still waiting on my freaking DualSense. and they had, they had people outside waiting for the Xbox, and this lady was buying one. And I told her, I'm like, dude, I cannot see myself making a $500 investment in something that, number one, the games aren't coming for at least 2 more years, and then they're not telling the truth about what's going on with the damn console.
Yeah, I mean, I want to talk to people about the Xbox challenge. The Xbox challenge, I don't even know if I'm comfortable doing it. Look, I'm going to do it. It's just we just got that. What is it? The Metro Redux enhancement for where the Xbox Series S, the shitty little brother, goes all the way down to like 500 something p resolution.
512. I'm like, 512
512 resolution, and it's weird. It's just really weird that was, even though idiots lie all the time, and this was the biggest lie, the Xbox Series S was going to compete with the PS5 digital on price alone, obviously. Okay, I don't know what the fuck. On price alone, obviously, but as far as the capabilities, no. And PlayStation fans kept telling Xbox fans the PS5 digital is the same exact PS5 as the physical. The only difference is it doesn't have digital. I mean, it doesn't have a fucking disc drive. And they didn't want to fucking hear that shit. Now we're seeing that the Xbox Series S is that weak, bro. It's honestly that fucking weak. It is a weak ass system, man.
They're stupid.
It was a cash grab.
No, it was a stupid console. Forget the cash grab. It was dumb. Because now they're gonna hold back. They're gonna hold back third party.
It was a cash grab though. It's a dumb cash grab, but it's still a cash grab.
No,
you wanna know why it's a cash grab?
Stupid. No, Jay. Let me be honest here. It was stupid because now their dumbass console and their dumbass decision is gonna hold back the generation. Because people are gonna
have to generation. They ain't gonna hold us back.
No, it's gonna hold back the third party from making games on our system.
Well, that's their decision. Nothing
that's holding back this. That's their decision. That's gonna hold back both consoles, Jay.
Okay, listen, Truity. It's their decision if they want to hold back the industry. Why? Because you can just say, "I don't want to develop for that system."
Developers can just say that.
Look at this, Truity. Do people fucking do that with this the Switch? No. What do? They make the decision to what? Not support it, right? Why are they not supporting it, Truity? Why?
Because it's weak.
Okay. So can't they make the same decision? Yes. But they don't want to exclude Microsoft because they might need that money. That Game Pass contract money or any other little money that Microsoft might be paying them to include their weaker system. So they're making an honest decision to hold the generation back. Again, I pointed this out 2 generations ago. Nobody wanted to listen to me. The 360 itself held back the generation. Why? Because the 360 was using DVD-9 disc. The same disc that the PS2 was using. The only next-gen system between the 360 and the PS3 was the PS3. Not only was the cell processor more advanced, they were using Blu-ray technology. They were able to put more data on the disc.
Same thing happened this gen. The same thing is happening this gen. The only next-gen system out there is a PS5.
But look, nobody wants to fucking say that. Oh, Game Pass. Okay, what about Game Pass's next gen? Because Netflix has been around for like 20 years. So what about Game Pass's next gen? Please tell me. What makes Game Pass next gen? When you're talking about next gen and you keep bringing up Game Pass, what makes Game Pass next gen? It doesn't. So you shouldn't even talk. People be bringing up Game Pass for everything now, bro. You shouldn't even be talking about Game Pass when we're talking about next gen. Don't even bring that shit up, man. Like Game Pass is what it is, but it is, you can't use that as an answer for what system is more next gen than the other.
Who said that?
Right now,
it's not who says it; it's who uses it.
Let me make a prediction right now. I'm gonna say that the Series S is going to be discontinued before too long.
So let me be honest, if I was to do some sort of an Xbox challenge, I would probably be on a safer bet to spend $500 instead of $300 because the $300 system is going to be discontinued.
More than likely, yes.
You see that, guys? That's a stupid decision. So we go back around to what True Witty said and agree with him. It is a stupid decision, but it is a decision that people didn't have to make. They decided to do it. Just like every third-party developer decides to keep working with a weak system. You don't work with the Switch. Why the fuck you working with the Xbox Series S? See that shit? Do y'all not see the fucking stupidity in that? The same developer won't put a game on Switch because it's weak, but that same developer will put a game on Xbox Series S, and it is also weak. It has less teraflops than the Xbox One S.
When they figure out a way to make the Series X cheaper and they can update it and take the disk drive out of it, they're going to put out a digital version of the Series X, and that Series S is going to be discontinued. They've done it before. It's basically history repeating itself.
A lot of people, well, you know what? I don't want to sit up here and say that. That's a lie. I was about to say a lot of people got fooled, but from what we've been seeing, a lot of Xbox Series S consoles are still on the market, still in stores.
Nigga, people know to be smart.
Yeah. But I think that if I was to do a Xbox challenge, I'm still going to use that weaker system because it was said by the Xbox community that there wouldn't be any difference between that system and the PS5 digital, which I own. So I think it makes sense for me to do it because I'm a digital gamer. So, yeah, I'll be taking up the Xbox challenge to cover Xbox in a non-biased way. Now, let me just point out here, you're not gonna like what I'm gonna say, but most of the shit I say to people. There are individuals that are getting Xboxes came over to PlayStation, where their first love, their first console was Xbox in the first place. For those individuals that are getting an Xbox after being with PlayStation for probably like 4 years publicly, it doesn't have the same effect as someone like myself getting an Xbox and viewing it. So I just wanted that to be 100% known. You know who you are, and a lot of you guys know who they are. There are people that are getting an Xbox. They're not getting an Xbox to do what I'm doing. They're getting an Xbox because they are still Xbox fans at heart. They made you believe that they're PlayStation fans, but they're getting an Xbox because what has happened at E3 was big enough for them to get an Xbox. Now, most gamers, they're like, no, I'm good. Bethesda's coming out with a game next year. If I make that decision, I make that decision next year. I don't understand why I just saw a couple of so-called PlayStation people get an Xbox over the course of the week for games that are coming out in the middle or late 2022. Both of those games could be delayed and end up being in the holiday of 2022, and the other game could end up being 2023. So, again, I'm letting you guys know what I see. I'm not amused by it. So again, it's a much bigger impact if I was to review it versus somebody that has a background with Xbox.
Dude, I'd rather have the mini fridge than the console.
I mean, I wouldn't mind getting a mini fridge because I am in a shopping around for a new mini fridge, but my fridge right now is bigger than the mini fridge. I saw the mini fridge. And my fridge, that's a small ass fucking fridge. That shit's just for drinks like Monster Energy. That ain't nothing.
Well, I mean, shoot, they do have they got a marketing deal with The Rock's energy drink because they sent him one of them.
Oh yeah. You know, The Rock doesn't even play that many video games anymore. That motherfucker's so busy with like everything else that he doesn't do that. I mean, again, money can make you say and do a lot of crazy things. And this is not against him. It's just like, you know, if somebody comes to you and say, hey, bro, I'm going to pay you some money to market this and say that you love it still, you're going to fucking do it. Because it's free money. but it doesn't really mean you care, you know. But I think that if
Oh, and I got a instance where somebody basically admitted why they wanted something on Xbox.
what was that?
Wait, what?
Like this guy on Facebook, he sat up there and he was talking about how he wished Ratchet and Clank was coming to Xbox or PC or something like that. And I was like,
Oh
you
boy.
bought the system that you bought for the type of games that you like over there. Let us enjoy ours. And he sat up there and said, well, I can't find a PS5. So it's not the willingness not to buy the console, it's just that he couldn't find
Oh, I've saw that before too. But then again, over the last, I would say over the last week, the amount of PS5 direct links going to Sony have increased. The amount of Target, Best Buy, and Walmart has increased as far as where you can get a PS5. So I think that people are more than capable of getting a PS5. You just don't want
it. Yeah. And the
it.
thing about
I'm just looking over the last week. I'm not saying like the last couple months, but PlayStation is definitely ramping up the ability to find a PS5.
Shit, I'm just getting to the point to where I'm sick to death of them asking everybody else's games except their own. Like, even with E3 being here, they're still asking for everybody else's games except for Xbox games.
That's how it is, man. That's how it always is. Like, let us have your games and let us have our games. And I also want to talk about this one clip that I got on my phone. I hope I could play it. I hate that this new phone that I picked up has horrible fucking audio. But I will try to play it. And it's basically confirming that the people that's making Stardust are sorry about not having it on PlayStation. But
What Star? What?
Stardust? I'm sorry, I meant to say Starfield.
Oh.
But you remember Starfield, right? So the Starfield developer is sorry that he doesn't have the game on PlayStation and that PlayStation fans might want to play it. He's sorry about it. I don't really care. I'm actually excited about Starfield being exclusive and other games being exclusive, because now the narrative that exclusives are anti-consumer or exclusives are bad is not being used in that side of things. So really, what we're coming up to is PlayStation, you can't keep your exclusive, but Xbox can keep theirs, Nintendo can keep theirs, and if PC has any little bit of exclusive, maybe they can keep theirs. PlayStation, you're the only person, you have to give us what you have. Yep, and that's what we're looking at right now.
Probably that will kick Sony in the teeth. Probably kick Sony in the teeth and realize that you don't need to give your shit away.
And exactly, but I know that they're looking at what just happened at E3. They're not stupid. They're looking at what happened at E3. They will respond to what happened at E3 when it comes to Microsoft having exclusives. We've already seen this by them locking down Final Fantasy 16 for 2 straight years, locking down Final Fantasy 7 for 1.5 years.
By the way, Final Fantasy 16 is 1 year. It's what you call it. That's 2 years. It's
for Spoken.
Yeah, for Spoken.
Okay, for Spoken is 2 years. Final Fantasy 16 is 1 year. But for them to go back to year time exclusivities instead of like the 6 to 7 month exclusivities like we saw with Death Stranding and Neo, the original game, I like that. What they're going to be doing is they're going to pump games up to 2 years. You know, because why not? Why wouldn't you? You see what's going on with the competition. Also, it will make you understand that there's no shame in you having exclusives. I wouldn't be surprised if they show even more games than they originally planned at the July event. Because again, why not? You showed your ass. Why can't we show ours? I think that
Oh, yeah.
everybody, no matter where you're at, you should be looking at this July event because they're gonna go all out.
This man said.
This would make it, you know, shoot, I'd be quickly trying to sit up there and get rid of that damn MLB license after seeing this damn E3.
Yeah, that shit needs to go. Yes, you're right.
I'd be dropping them like a heartbeat. They'd be sitting up there looking like, damn, what we do.
You do. You support our competition. Fuck that shit. Get rid of them.
I would have did. I've been like, since you support the competition, let them make your game.
No, fuck that. Give that to EA. Let them botch it up.
That's what I'm saying. Let them have it. Like, dude, since you want us to sit up there and share with them, go let them make the game and let them bring it to us.
By the way, you can't use the show's licensed. Oh man. You can't use the show's licensed.
Yeah, that's what I would hit them with too. It's like, there is no more of the show. The show is over.
Yeah, the show's over.
I'm just really, I like what Xbox is doing. People don't understand that Xbox having exclusives is the best fucking thing for a PlayStation gamer like myself, because it proves that exclusives are what sell the system, right? So you can't say PlayStation needs to give up theirs when Xbox just confirmed that they will keep games only on their console.
Yep.
Whether they're on PC or not, they excluded PlayStation, and I think that's one of the best things I've ever seen from Xbox in recent memory. I think it was a little cocky that Xbox, Phil Spencer came out and said that they're getting a response similar to the 360. They're actually not.
No, that's a load of BS.
He's on crack.
Load of BS.
They're not getting a response like I think King
on
said it last night. I wasn't able to get on the stream because I was at work, and I think somebody's off today, so I might have to, do a little extra hours. But long story short, what King Thrash said is that you have a lot of Xbox fans speaking, but it's not nearly as many Xbox fans that was out there doing the 360. It looks like it because they're on Twitter and they're doing that type of shit. Really not. Again, if it was a lot, then it would be looking like around 80 million Xbox fans.
The thing is, they think all those Xbox 360 fans are theirs. That's what's funny about it. They don't realize that because they were out a year ahead, that they didn't get a lot of PlayStation fans coming over there. They don't seem to realize those fans weren't there. They were borrowed fans. They were borrowed fans when the 360 was over. They left that freaking console, and then they never came back.
I'm seriously thinking that Phil is starting to lace his weed with something.
I need to see his drug dealer, bro, because he talks too much. He talks too much, man.
Bro. If you got,
he's high.
No, it's not that. It's like if you got a lot of fans telling you you're doing a good job, you gonna get cocky. You gonna think everything's good, bro. So he's just riding a wave at this. I know he doesn't believe any of the shit that's really going on. Wait, why not? Why not, bro?
Listen, bro. All these
you
is a
think
business,
he believes
bro.
that they doing a good job? Hell no.
Yes, he does believe he's doing a good job.
I don't understand how you can sit up there and
How
ride
can
the wave.
you believe you're doing a good job when you're not, and the numbers prove that you're not? So.
Because to him that's what's good, bro. He literally came out there and actually said, he was that the E3. I mean, the E3 last year was good. I mean, not the E3 showcase he did last year was good. The only difference is he got backlash because of Halo. He literally thought last year's stuff was good. He literally did. So no, he does think he's doing a good job.
seriously. I mean, I'm at a loss for words to even describe.
And then on top of that, his fans tell him he's doing a good job. So either way, his head's gonna get big.
You really don't need that to happen. I mean, it's already big enough. Jeez, but this is the thing that got me is like when he came out on stage and you could tell he's reading his cue card and he's like, "This is bullshit." I'm selling him.
You know, every single time he comes out, he has a microphone on. You don't see you every time he comes on, he had a headphones on all the time.
Like
someone's feeding him this information. I bet it's Satya.
Teleprompter like, this is bullshit.
I bet it's Satya, bro. Satya probably telling him in the back, yo, say this, say this, say this. I'm like, this nigga's right. He's just a mouthpiece. He's just a mouthpiece, and he's an idiot too.
And that's the funny thing is like but this is the thing. This time, from his facial expression, he was struggling to smile this time. Like he's really struggling to smile this time because you can kind of tell when somebody's brow is like, you know, they're frowning, but they got a smile.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of the look that he had was like, I got a smile, but I'm frowning, and I'm like, I'm really pissed off right now because I know what I just said was a bunch of bullshit, and they can have called me on it beforehand. And then he's also like,
but that's what people are calling him out on right now. He claimed that he wants gaming for everybody, but he locked Starfield down. We all knew he was gonna lock Starfield down. That's not a surprise. But the surprise is that he would lie months after he said a statement of he want games for everybody. That right there is a surprise to me.
Oh no, that's just plain old bullshit.
Basically,
already.
that's why he had to look like. That's why he had that look
Basically,
like he wanted
sending the message: PlayStation, do what we're doing. We're putting games everywhere. Do what we're doing. But and like in another room, he was like, "Oh yeah, we gonna make these games exclusive and make them look stupid for trying to think that they can put games everywhere." Like, bro, do you really think PlayStation was gonna do that with their first? He was, bro. Didn't he just have an interview about him being mad about PlayStation not going day and date? He just had a fucking
bro. It's not even that. He's the one that said we put games. We're the only person that put games everywhere. I'm like, okay. That's a little bullshit, but okay.
Dude, that double speak shit. Dude, he got caught up on that double speak shit, and then he looked on his face when he sat up there and was like, "Oh shit."
You want me to say that?
Dude, he got that look on, like that was the look on his face when he was on stage. Is like, I know I have to smile at this shit, but I'm really pissed off because I got exposed.
Oh man, well, shit. When you're a rat, you're a rat.
I'm looking at it like this. He gonna catch it though, and that's gonna be the funny thing. Is it's like everything. What if everything that he said was exclusive is only exclusive for like 6 months, and he's like, "This shit's about to go."
Bro, guess what? That is what's going to happen. That is literally what's about to happen, bro.
That kind of sucks. Because that's just going to expose.
Do you know most of their game? Look at prime example, Medium, Falconeer. Those are prime example. How long
but those aren't first party. So I can.
No, but I'm saying the whole conference was claiming that most of the shit was exclusive. I counted 5 games. People kept telling me it was 30 games. I was like, no, bro. There's 5. There's 3 from Bethesda, and there's 2 like Xbox games, and that was Forza and fucking Halo that was showing off. It's coming out this year.
Yep, those only this.
Yeah, but the rest of the conference was
studio.
Huh?
Those 2 are their only studio games. Those 5. Sorry, those 5.
That's what I'm saying. So you outside of that, what you're looking at is every other game was third party going to Game Pass day and date, or indie game that's going to Game Pass day and date and not going to PlayStation for a couple months.
If you only talk first party,
was basically third party. It was just classic Xbox bullshit at that point.
if you were to say that, or if you were to base the whole conference on the first party, they had a shit conference.
Yep.
They had a bullshit conference. But they had basically the same conference as any third party out there. They only showed very little.
They knew that. They knew that, and the thing about it is that they had to sit up there and come out and say something to pretty much bring people's faith back in the console. But at the same time, I'm like, dude, I see. Here's the one that everybody keeps forgetting that they did that exclusive deal with, and then 6 months later it came out. The Yakuza Like a Dragon. They were bigging up that damn game until it came out, and they were like, "Oh, this don't run as good as it should." And then it comes out for PS5, and I've seen it play on PS5. I went out and bought it after I seen it play on PS5.
It runs butter
better
smooth.
on the PS5 than it does on the fucking Xbox.
The thing is that 12 teraflop narrative is outdated already, bro.
Nah,
It didn't even last a whole year.
Bruh, it's already messing up on their first party, bro.
Yep, it didn't even last a whole fucking year, man.
It's already messing up on their first party, Jay.
Yeah.
As I said before, there's no freaking reason why Forza Horizon 5 can't do 4K 60 because it doesn't have ray tracing.
Go riveting kit. Save sargassum.
It's true.
It has to be 1080p 60. Why the hell is that?
That is true.
No, good. Good. We got a lot of fucking collectibles out the way. That's what I'm talking about. I'm a platinum the fuck out of this game. It's taking me a lot longer than other people because of my fucking schedule, but I'm definitely.
We will not lose you.
Oh shit. Oh hell, you ain't the only one. I'm right there with you.
Is an alternate dimension me, and
I'm gonna
is an alternate dimension you.
I'm gonna play that shit as soon as I'm done.
Meant to team up too? They do seem happy together. Yeah. Guess
Shoot,
being
man.
alone is just what I'm used to.
Golly, boy.
Me too. So maybe this is just temporary.
Oh man, I'm telling you, bro. What's funny is this ain't even the best that Insomniac can do. Insomniac can do even better than Ratchet, and that's what's scary, bro.
You know, sad though, Jay. Insomniac literally said they barely scratched the PS5.
Exactly.
This is not even what they could do. What this
That
PS5 can do.
crazy. They did show off a brand new photo mode gameplay trailer on the PlayStation YouTube channel earlier. About 2 minutes long. You know, probably has a couple small.
Nobody messes with the Morts.
Anything new?
Emperor is truly the
Yo,
worst.
Black Home Store. Let me.
That one is
Oh, I already got over 100 and didn't even know that. I had over 100,000.
Come on back for upgrades when
They call the money man.
I'm
Putting
calling
in
it
that work.
upgrade, man. Whatever the fuck I'm using, I'm leveling that shit up. I'm gonna be overpowered before I even beat the game. Not even playing around with that shit.
Why not?
Love this fuck. It's just a genuine fun game. Go here. The bullets stop. Like they're not glowing purple. They're still here. They didn't disappear or anything.
What didn't disappear?
The bullets.
Oh, I'm still struggling for cash.
Scrap.
I love this game, bro. I
Game,
can't get over the beauty of
the game's beautiful, man. I ain't even lying.
it's truly impressive. Like, it is
Bro.
truly impressive.
Bro, when you get bolts, you feel that shit in the controller, like that shit just
Caleb
pops
with the
every.
$5 super chat. You said breaking news on Ninja Theory Twitter. They said they haven't gone into full production yet on Hellblade 2. That's a red alert
Really?
from my boy Caleb Kaiser.
Really?
The
They
fuck?
haven't even gone into full. Yo, what the hell? Yo, what are they? What's
Let's
taking them
talk
so
about
long?
that. I'm done with Ratchet and Clank for right now. I got to the new planet. I'm not gonna explore. I got my gun. I leveled up my shit. Ratchet and Clank. I'll play you some more tomorrow or early this morning. Let's dive into that shit.
Oh,
Let's dive into that.
Yeah, we need to talk about that.
oh my goodness! I mean, Hellblade
That
ain't
will
coming out.
be that will be one of the main topics, and this is what I was saying. True. What did I say, Truity? I said on both of my fingers, I can name the games they showed off last year that we didn't do. What? Didn't get a gameplay upgrade for during this year's E3.
So they didn't even go into game. I mean, so what is
It's not ready, bro. Why would it? Why would it be ready? Why would that game be ready when they just got the ability to use the Unreal Engine 5? Why would that game be ready?
Well, the Unreal Engine 5 isn't even released yet, so
that's what I'm saying. But they just announced that people are gonna be able to use it this year. So why would that game even be ready? Why would Xbox fans think that game was? Xbox fans said that game was coming out this year, and they said it was coming out next year.
What manner of stupidity could someone use to say that shit? Listen,
they do it all the time.
They could have, but Jay, that's not the point. Hold on.
Didn't you see Xbox fans thinking that Starfield was coming out at the end of this year?
Nick, even I did.
I know I didn't. But it was like, damn, bro, people really thought Starfield was coming out this year?
Yeah,
this holiday season, and it ended up coming out a whole holiday season later than what people thought. Man,
yeah, cause they were working on it for a long time.
This is about to be an easy console where there's no fucking challenge from Xbox. If anybody thought E3 was a fucking the PlayStation's doomed, it's over. No, stop doing that dumb shit. It's not over, bro. Well, it is over for them, but it's not over for PlayStation.
It's over for them.
It's over.
Oh shit, Jay ain't easy.
Over, bro. This is completely over. Everything that they wanted to hype about is already coming over. Falconeers coming to PlayStation 5. You got what is it? Tetris Effect Connected is coming over in July for PS4. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're getting like everything that they paid for, like time exclusive wise, is already coming over. It couldn't even last a year. Like, that's how weak Xbox is. I mean, why would it? Think about the two types of ways you have to pay a developer. You have to pay a developer to keep the game off of another platform, and you also have to pay that developer to put it on your free service, preventing the gamers from actually giving the developer money that they normally get. So you're paying a developer 2 times if you put a game on Game Pass and it's exclusive to Xbox. So you're not going to be able to keep it as long as you normally do. Like a year or something like that. Plus, you got so many contracts with so many different developers. Like I said earlier in the stream, Monster Hunter and Marvel vs. Capcom, and it's another game that's leaving Game Pass. Monster Hunter World is a big game that's leaving Game Pass, and I want to show you guys why we would even be talking about Monster Hunter World outside of the fact that game I spent over 1,000 hours in. Talking about Monster Hunter World because Monster Hunter World is a permanent game in the PlayStation Plus collection. Meaning when you get a PS5, this is a game you get to play. So they already took it off of Game Pass. This game is off of Game Pass already.
Oh damn! And they didn't even keep it.
Yep. They weren't able to even keep this shit.
Yeah, well, I get it.
Keep it. Hold on. I want to just do a little bit of research before we get the fuck up.
Damn.
Monster Hunter World added the Game Pass. They're all they're doing is telling us what games are leaving Game Pass. Because see, Game Pass is so fucking bloated when it comes to gaming news that
They're not gonna tell you how long the games
no, I
are
was trying
there
to
for.
find out the time stamp of when it was actually added. Like there must have been an article that was hyping up the ability for Game Pass to secure Monster Hunter World, and because Game Pass is mentioned so many times on Google, they actually didn't tell me.
Damn.
Okay, I got a
Let me
question.
search that again. Monster Hunter World added to Game Pass.
If they're pulling that game out of Game Pass, then why would Capcom think to ever sit up there and give them any new games? Like, for real. They're not going to make any money off of it.
Okay, here we go. We got the timestamp. So the timestamp was February. So it wasn't even able to stay 6 months on Game Pass.
Wait, the timestamp was
February 17th, 2021.
Oh, my God.
Oh, shit.
And Monster Hunter World has been on PlayStation Plus collection since November of last year. Now, do y'all see what I'm talking about? Do you see?
Yep.
So basically, Xbox can't even keep a game
keep
for that
games.
long.
That means, you can brag about Game Pass, but if you are a legit gamer and you do use Game Pass, and the only reason you're going to play games is because they're on Game Pass, you have a very limited time. Just like I talked about yesterday with Netflix. There's tons of shit on Netflix. You might watch so much shit that you ignore something, and then because you're ignoring it, that shit might come off of Netflix. Then you don't have it on Netflix anymore. Then what are you going to do?
Yep. You got to go to another service.
There you go. And that's what we're looking at right now with Monster Hunter World. Monster Hunter World was added this fucking year. And it's already being taken off. That was February, so that's like 4 months, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, they won't be able to hold exclusives or games going to Game Pass exclusives for a very long time. Why? Because they have their hands in so many other developers' pockets. They're paying so many different developers to lock shit down. Can't lock everything down for a year.
Nope. Dude,
Okay,
6
guys,
months.
I gotta make this money at the job so I can buy some Game Pass tickets. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm hoping I will be earlier than, I want to be earlier. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday.
So you get really close. Game Pass.
Getting close to fucking July, people. So we will hear about a July event confirmed by Sony themselves very, very soon.